Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the limitless neck build on the artist. So for the first part, you'll need genetic limits. You know nobody in the world got a neck like this. Next, you'll need iron grasp. Once this neck gets a hold of you, there's no letting go. Next, enduring. You know that neck game strong. Lastly, sloppy butcher. You know that neck sloppy. For add-ons, severed tongue. I ain't gotta explain anything else. Darkest ink. That's the same ink that you got for your tattoo. Enough said, let's get this game rolling. Alright. Back when I was in 5th grade, this elementary school, I was in the table group. It was like the last, I think it was like the last few days of school. It was the last few days of school, and I had a new table group. And this table group, they were like filled with like different like type of people. There was this one girl, I'll give her the name Sophia. It was me, Sophia, Jalen, and Tyrese. So Sophia, she was like the smartest kid in the school. She was one of the smartest kids in school. Jalen and Tyrese were like thugs. They were like little thugs. They were my friends though. And then these guys, so Jalen and Sophia, they dared what's his name, Tyrese, to whoop his dick out. So they were telling him to do that. And then Tyrese was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And they kept egging him on. I was there. I was just like, I was scared. I was a little boy. I didn't want to see no penis. So, but they kept egging him on. And then, keep in mind, we're in the table group. There's only us 4, and we're in the corner seats. It was a really nice classroom. Our place is like next to the window. Our seats were next to the window and next to the stairs to go down to recess. This happened after lunch, our lunch recess. And then this happened after our lunch recess. We were watching Bill Nye. That's what happened. We were watching Bill Nye. The classroom was dark, but the light was shining through the window, so they could see our table. And then, so Sophia just kept egging him on. And then, the thing is, like, I've never seen, Sophia like that. Like, a freak. I'm like, what the heck? Teacher told us to do something. It was like, teachers told us to do something. Teacher told us to turn our chairs around. Before we look at the thing. And I went to grab another chair. It was actually straight behind me. Oh, it was against the wall. And I was confused. I went to grab the chair. And then everyone else was not looking, so Jalen and Sophia, they weren't looking. They were looking at the Bill Nye. They were watching TV. I turned around to grab the chair. They were watching TV, and then I turned back around. The only person that wasn't looking at the screen, was watching Bill Nye, was Tyrese. So I turned back around, and I grabbed another chair. When I grabbed the chair, I turned around. I just see Tyrese whip his dick out on top of the table, slamming that shit on the table. And he was like a tall guy. He was a tall, like, big, hefty guy. He plays football now. I got so like traumatized, like it like engraved itself into my head. I still remember he was swinging. He was slanging for be a 5th grader. He was swinging. He was swinging that shit. He was like around like 5-6 inches as a 5th grader. I mean, for real, like his dick was like at least like like a nice carrot. like a carrot size. It was crazy. Because no one else saw it. It was only me. I was the only person who saw it. The only person who saw and witnessed this happen. So I had no one else knew. No one else knew. Anyways, that's the Limitless neck build. Go try it out. Hasta la pasta.